Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to another episode of Call of Duty Ghost Gold Gun Guides by Donuts. Today we are going to be talking about my dog is uncomfortable and walking up. We're going to be taking a look at the Bizon today, the second SMG, technically the first SMG in the SMG category. This is an interesting weapon with an interesting history with myself. This is an incredibly high rate of fire weapon, as well as a very vertical recoil. This is an interesting weapon in the sense that you can use it in a very specific way. At least I can. A lot of people use this gun very frequently, and I don't quite understand it. It's not one of my favorites. It's one of my least favorite SMGs, but there is a setup that I like to use that's pretty useful. And we'll get to that later. As I said, this is a very high rate of fire and as well as a high recoil SMG. However, the recoil, as I said, is very vertical. It's not so much side to side like some other weapons. It's very vertical, and for that reason, my specific class that I like to use, or setup I like to use when I'm going for accuracy, is a red dot and a grip. It's in fact the setup I'm using in the video right here. Red dot and a grip. It's very effective for just kind of stretching out the Bizon's range. Because of that rate of fire, holding your control on the actual target is very devastating. There is a second class that I will use and not show you, and that is rapid fire, as well as, oh, it's not extended mags, it's muzzle brake. That is my go loud class. That is my hip fire only class. That is my up close and personal, almost shotgun type class. I like to use steady aim on that class, so that's what I like to use. However, that's more of a fun class. It's not very viable. You could use a silencer. I would highly recommend against it if you are getting up close and personal and you are using the Bizon like a shotgun and kind of like a close quarter combat situation, submachine gun, which I imagine it's probably supposed to be used for, then maybe I could see a silencer. However, the damage is just so low, it takes so long to kill people, and the recoil is so high anyway that putting on a silencer and not having a red dot sight, putting on a silencer and not having a grip could interfere a little bit. This is one of those guns where you kind of have to have, at least I kind of have to have, some attachments to kind of go along with to make it a little bit viable. The good news is, if you are on target with the Bizon, it is absolutely devastating and incredibly satisfying just to lay down people and just destroy them. I've gotten, if you pay attention to the gameplay behind you, my aim is pretty good. You know, this is about mid-session, and I was getting my aim back. Of course, now will probably be a time where my aim is off and you'll laugh at me and downvote the video, whatever, but there are times when my accuracy is good and I can just drop people. That might be connections and everything, but the Bizon has the power to do that. You don't need the MTAR, you don't need the Vector in order to be competitive with this weapon. Or, of course not with this weapon, but with the submachine gun category. And that brings us to the very special class setup that I have for this. Now, the Bizon is sort of the spiritual successor to the PP90 M1 from Modern Warfare 3, with the undermount barrel where the ammo is actually held. You take it off and you replace the underneath barrel for a new clip magazine, however you want to say it, I don't know. But because of that, I like to run a very specific class setup from Modern Warfare 3. And that class setup is specifically Recon, Strong Arm, Extra Tactical with a 9-bang, as well as a C4 or a canister bomb. And what else? I like to run Reflex as well to round out the class. Now, I will have to sacrifice focus for this, which is not ideal for the Bizon, but it is incredibly worth it for this class. This class lets you paint people in game. You throw a 9-bang, as you've seen in this gameplay, when I get a hit marker, it outlines them like they were hit by an oracle. You can see them through walls, and so can your teammates. This is incredibly powerful for domination. This is incredibly powerful for any sort of team game. If you know somebody's going to be around the corner, throw a 9-bang. You know your teammates are looking around the corner. It'll help them out aiming, and it'll help them out with their awareness. It is fantastic. The only unfortunate part about this, and this is completely my own personal skill level thing, is that I get really grenade heavy. I will throw things all the time time, I won't use my weapon a lot, which means, you beautiful people, I'm not going to be ready for gunfights as often as I should. And for that reason, I like to run some support classes. I like to run some support streaks. Also, if you're not an Amplify user, you can run a hardline. You can run hardline, and you can get kill streaks non-stop from all of these assists that you're getting. It's very, very fun and addicting, if you ask me. As far as my support kill streaks go, it's really up to you. I like running the Night Owl personally because the Night Owl is such an underrated kill streak. It's such a perfect support kill streak. It's so fantastic. I wish more people used it. I wish more people appreciated it. The SATCOM also there because this is kind of my awareness class, you could say. So I do like to run SATCOM. I'm running the ballistic vest here only because I'm going super try hard, but I would run Oracle to kind of round out the whole, what did I call it? The awareness. I would run that Oracle to round out the awareness sort of class setup that I have going on here. English and YouTubing is hard. And so as far as this is concerned, this is a very niche weapon. It's a very interesting weapon. It takes a little bit of practice. It's an acquired taste, not so much like the Ripper, not so much like the Vector, or even the Vepper for that matter. But it is totally worth it in the end. It's incredibly fun. It's incredibly addicting, especially with this class setup. It's super fun, and it's definitely 100% viable. Again, like always, this is a fantastic game that I got, so if you haven't seen it all, I'm going to, I might edit it, I might not, because it's kind of hard to like edit all of the good parts. It's all good in my opinion. Watching all of my routes and everything kind of adds context to the engagements, and I think it makes for a better video. So I may play out the end of the video. This might be the end of the video. I don't know, I can't tell what my future self is gonna do, so thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.
Securing Charlie. Ballistic vest, ready for deployment. All points held. Defend your positions. Losing B. Destroy your ballistic vest. We lost B. Enemy has Bravo. Not already. Securing B. Losing Charlie. We lost C. SATCOM ready. Enemy has Charlie. SATCOM uplink enabled. Bravo secure. Securing Charlie. Losing A. Charlie. Friendly helo pilot active. Losing Alpha. Losing B. We lost Alpha. Night Owl expired. We lost Bravo. Enemy has B. Friendly SATCOM active. Deployment. Securing B. Night Owl ready. Securing A. A secure. Losing C. We're winning this fight. Enemy ground jammer spotted. Night Owl destroyed. We lost Charlie. Enemy has Charlie. Securing B. Losing Alpha. Bravo secure. We lost Alpha. Enemy controller, watch your six. Enemy SATCOM spotted. A secure. SATCOM ready. Losing B. Friendly SATCOM active. SATCOM uplink enabled. We lost Bravo. Enemy has B. Securing Bravo. Federation has Juggernaut Maniac. Ballistic vest ready to be equipped. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Losing Alpha. Losing A. Friendly SATCOM active. We lost A. Not already. Enemy has A. Securing Bravo. Losing C. We lost C. A secure. Good job. Report to command for debrief.